Before Jamal Murray's season-ending ACL injury, the Nuggets were making serious noise out west that they can make a competitive run to the NBA Finals. After starting the season slow with a 17-15 record, the Nuggets had found their groove and proceeded to win 17 out of their next 22 games leading up to the injury. It was a devastating blow. Most of the NBA community counted them out, and I'm not gonna bullshit you, I myself counted them out. So how did the Nuggets respond? Well, they haven't missed a beat and went on 2 winning streaks, going 13-5 to finish the season. So is this a mirage? Can the Nuggets still go on a deep playoff run? Well, that's what we're going to go over today. But before we jump in, if you end up enjoying this video, hit the like button for me for the YouTube algorithm to support the channel. Also, let me know in the comments section how far you believe the Nuggets can go these playoffs. I do try and respond to most people. Okay, let's get into it. There are several reasons why this resilient Nuggets team can still go on a tear in these playoffs. First things first, the Nuggets have the likely MVP in Nikola Jokic on their team. He's honestly been the best player in the NBA all season long, putting up monstrous numbers, scoring from practically any spot on the floor with a vast array of offensive moves, on crazy efficient 56, 39, 86 splits, all the while making his teammates' jobs easier. The offense is scary for defenses when he plays. When Jokic is on the court, the Nuggets have roughly a 130 offensive rating, and his teammates shoot at a far more efficient clip. He's also been an advanced analytics darling, and the scary part is that he's only now just entering his prime. In my opinion, he would deserve the MVP even if guys around the league were healthy. And I believe the Joker is more ready to carry this team to the finals this postseason than he's ever been before. The guy delivers in high pressure situations and consistently plays even better every postseason. And yes, Jokic won't have his partner in crime in Jamal Murray like he did last year, but he will have Michael Porter Jr., who has exploded since the injury. And they're going to need him to keep it up in the postseason if they want to pull off shocking the NBA world. In the 19 games since Murray went down, he's been averaging 23.5 points on 56% efficiency from the floor, is hitting an absolutely out of this world 49% of his 8 3-point attempts, and is knocking down 85.4% of his shots from the charity stripe. His skills as a scorer, paired with his 6'10" frame and Jokic's passing, will make him a royal pain in the ass for defenses. And I must say, that Aaron Gordon trade has really been paying off. He's been great as an off-ball cutter, but it's his impact defensively that leaves the biggest mark, as the team has improved their defensive rating from 20th in the league to 12th. And they have won 20 out of 26 games since his trade to the Nuggets. This team has been missing that versatile wing defender who they can put on guys like Luka Doncic and LeBron James, and Gordon has been filling that gap nicely. Now, even though no one can really replace Jamal Murray's production, Facundo Campazzo and Monte Morris have been stepping up their game in his absence. Campazzo has proven to be a good passer, ball handler, and defender. He gives maximum effort at all times. Austin Rivers has also been a good addition that can fill up some of those minutes and has been scoring in clutch situations at an impressive 66% clip. Also, having Paul Millsap and JaMychal Green off the bench together will be another nice weapon for the Nuggets, as they allow them to be more switchable defensively. Millsap can still be an effective player in limited minutes. The Nuggets are now set to face off against the Portland Trail Blazers in the first round of the playoffs, and I think this is actually the matchup they were looking for. Even though the Blazers have the league's second best offensive rating, they are just horrific defensively. Only the Sacramento Kings had a worse defensive rating this year. I believe that Nikola Jokic is gonna feast on Nurkic and Kanter offensively on isolation, post-ups, pick and pops, and pick and rolls. The Joker has always had good stamina even when he was quote-unquote out of shape. And now, with his improved fitness, I actually see him tiring those guys out. The Nuggets also have a nice size advantage considering the Blazers are playing the 6'4" Norman Powell at the 3 position, which is where Michael Porter Jr. can do some serious damage as a 6'10" forward. Denver also has solid defensive guards who, at the very least, won't make it easy for Lillard and McCollum. But look, even though I think the Nuggets win this series, I don't want to underestimate the Blazers considering how well they played to finish the year, so I won't be shocked if it takes Denver 6 games to seal the deal. Next up will likely be the Phoenix Suns, as I don't see any of the play-in teams defeating them in the first round, and that includes the Lakers. Yeah, I said it. I think this Nuggets-Suns matchup will make for a very interesting series. The Suns don't have any real playoff experience, but they do have an incredible leader and battle-tested Chris Paul, not to mention the hungry Devin Booker. I believe the Suns will be a very dangerous team this postseason because they are incredibly deep and the players complement each other very nicely. DeAndre Ayton has improved defensively, and Mikal Bridges and Jay Crowder are both really good two-way wings who can knock down the three-point shot. In fact, this team is filled with shooters as they rank 7th in the league in three-point efficiency. The Suns also rank 5th in the NBA on offense and 9th on defense. In addition to that, they rank 3rd in assists and rarely turn the ball over. They have the advantage in the backcourt, but I do think the Nuggets front court, in particular Jokic, is gonna give this Suns team a very hard time. The Joker is gonna have his way with Ayton and will likely get him in foul trouble, in which case it will be up to Dario Saric and Frank Kaminsky to guard Jokic, which could end up being an absolute nightmare for the Suns. This is why I envision this to be a competitive series that will go 6 or even 7 games. But at the end of the day, the Suns have a deeper team, which will be too much for the depleted Nuggets to overcome. That Jamal Murray injury was a tough pill to swallow, and I think his absence will be felt in these playoffs. Had he been healthy, I likely would have picked them to make the finals this year. But that's how these things go sometimes. They're still a very young and promising team, and I'm confident they will be champions in the not too distant future. I just don't think realistically it'll be this year. What do you guys think? How far do you see the Nuggets going in the playoffs? Let me know in the comment section, and again, I do try and respond to most people. Also, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button to support my channel and consider subscribing. Thanks so much for watching. Till the next one, guys, I'm out.